Hey, this is Chris Evangelista again, coming to you with something just a little different from my normal piano lessons. I'm going to be teaching here today Somewhere Over the Rainbow with What a Wonderful World by Israel Kamakawiwo'ole. Alright, just like my piano lessons, we'll be starting off with the chords that we'll be using for this song. The first chord that we'll play is a C major chord, which is basically just the 3rd fret, the bottom string. Next is an E minor chord, which is the bottom string, 2nd fret, the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and the 3rd string, 4th fret. Next one, we'll be playing an A minor chord, which is just the top string, the 2nd fret. I play with my thumb right here. You can also, of course, use your other fingers to do it. Next, we'll be playing an F major chord, which is the first fret, 2nd string, and the 2nd fret, top string. And finally, the hardest chord of all these ones, we'll be learning an E7 chord, which is the 2nd fret, 1st string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then 1st fret, top string. Before we move on to the song, I just want to teach the strum pattern that we'll be using. I'll just be playing on the C major chord here. I call it a Hawaiian strum pattern just because it sounds Hawaiian, basically. We start on the 3rd string here. We go string, down, up, down, up, right before the key change, and string again, down, up, down, up. Now, I say hit the 3rd string by itself, but of course, if you hit, a different string, don't worry so much about it. Okay, I'll just show it to you guys in time. Okay, adding the lyrics a little bit, the introduction, basically the oohs. I'll show it to you guys. Again, this is all the chord sheet for this. You can find on my website, chrisevangelista.com, so you don't have to try to memorize it or to try to write it down. I would really suggest maybe going to my website, printing it, and then watching this video while you have that chord sheet in front of you, so that it'll be just a little bit easier. So just starting off, first chord we're playing is a C, then the E minor, then the F, back to C, then F, then E7, then A minor, then F. That's the chord progression that we're following here. Okay, I'll just play it for you guys. For the verse of the Somewhere Over the Rainbow part, there's only one new chord that I need to teach, and that's the G major chord. The G major starts with the bottom string, 2nd fret, the 3rd string, 2nd fret as well, and the 2nd string, the 3rd fret. Okay, I'll just get into it. Somewhere over the rainbow, up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, the birds fly. Dreams really do come true. Okay, starting on the next part of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I'm just breaking this up so that it's a little bit easier for you guys to figure out. There's no new chords again, so I'll just go straight into it. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Alright, now for the next part, the beginning of What a Wonderful World. I just want to remind you of one chord that we do play for this section. That's the E7 chord. Back again to the first fret, the second fret, first string at the bottom. The second fret still, the third string, and then the first fret for the top string. E7, we'll be playing that. Alright, I'll just get into it. Well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, I see clouds of white, and the brightness of day, and I like the dark, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Alright, for the next part of What a Wonderful World, I just need to teach one last chord, which actually is the hardest chord in this song. Let's start off with the first string at the bottom on the third fret, the next string, the second string, on the first fret, and then the top two strings on the second fret. That's a D minor 7 chord. Alright, I'll just get into it. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands and saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. And for the last part, I hear babies cry, watch them grow, they'll learn much more than you'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, they all wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. It's where you'll find me, somewhere over rainbows, birds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Well, that's my tutorial for teaching how to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow and What a Wonderful World by Israel Kamakawiwo'ole. I hope it's been helpful. I'm not really the greatest ukulele player there is. In fact, this is actually the only song I know how to play on the ukulele. But as you can see, it's actually really simple. Once again, please check out my website, chrisevangelista.com, where you'll find a chord sheet for this song, which will be really helpful in going through this lesson. Alright, that's all for now. In the new year, hopefully, I'll be putting out a lot more tutorials. Thanks.